Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Thompson Talks with Tony
and Christina.
Listen up. Hey, listen. How many times should I say listen? Listen, I said it again. Watch this. This episode here is one you have to watch. You must watch this all the way through, okay? It will change your life if you let it, okay? She trying to mock me, but it's cool. It'll change your life if you let it, okay? Here's the title. You see the title, but I'm going to say the title. How to Become Unforgettably Impactful. How to become unforgettably impactful. Not just unforgettable, okay? Because a lot of people are unforgettable for the wrong reasons.
Wrong reasons.
But also impactful, where you change your people's lives at any level. I'm not talking about, you don't have to be the Michael Jackson or the Michael Jordan. I'm not talking about even at that level. Some of you watching this may get to that level. I'm just talking about also not just at that level, maybe at the middle level, the low level, whatever level, at your level, how to become unforgettably impactful.
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with a story. Y'all know our story time with Tony and story time with Christina. You remember this is a true story because I only tell true stories, right?
Yeah.
Dang, she said she kind of laughed a little bit. Don't I tell true stories?
Yes.
Okay.
I was laughing because you say some crazy.
I say some crazy stuff.
They are always.
They
true.
are always true. Watch this, man. This was probably this was 3 years into, I'd say about 3 years, maybe 4 into our speaking career, right? Okay. Our speaking business. And I remember we were driving
down a road.
We were driving on a road because that's the only way you can drive is on a road. And there were 3.
The reason I said that is because you was gonna get long. You were gonna say the specific road by the location. Okay. So I'm just trying to help him
watch this.
Be short
I'm gonna help her in the specificities.
He gives those details.
That's right.
It's funny he gives you all those details, but when I ask for those details,
it just all depends.
Details.
Watch this though. We're driving. It's 3 lanes. We're in the lane on the right, far right.
No, actually we weren't.
We were.
Because they pulled up on my side.
Oh, they put it on your side?
They put up on my side.
I got it reversed then. So they were on Christina's side. All right, so we were on the left side?
Yeah.
We were on the left side. They were on the far right. Yes. Okay, watch this though. Watch this. True story. We're on the far left. And I'm blasting my music. I'm jamming.
He always does.
I'm always blasting music, right? And put in the comments who your favorite artist is. I don't care the genre, rock.
Your favorite artist to blast in
to
the
blast.
car.
You love country, rock, hip hop, R&B, jazz. Throw me your favorite classical, whatever genre. Coco Melon, whatever genre, put it in the comments.
Okay.
I'm blasting my music. I'm riding. I'm with Christina. This was pre-kids, so Johnny and Oakley weren't even born yet. They weren't even thought of, okay? And so we're at a stoplight though. Mm-hmm. And we're waiting to go. And I kind of like to get aware of my surroundings at a stoplight. And I sometimes like to, you know this, Christina, I like to people watch. Mm-hmm. So I start looking around. And as I'm turning and looking around at my peripheral to my right, I guess it was, because you said they were on your side, because you just be in a zone. You don't be looking around like me. But to my right, I see somebody waving at us. But this is in my peripheral.
No, actually, I remember the story differently.
Yeah.
I feel that I noticed the waving.
You noticed the waving?
But I did not look.
Okay.
And I told you.
Yeah. Somebody's there we go.
But I didn't look because I was telling you.
Yeah.
So that's how I remember.
There we go. That's how we rolling with it. So somebody's waving.
Yeah.
You noticed them, but you didn't look at them. Because you might have thought they was crazy or something like that. Might got a problem. She thought something was wrong with them. So they're waving. And you told me? You said, Tony, they're waving. So I look over there. And I think they had rolled their windows down.
Yeah.
It was a girl that looked to be in high school.
Yeah.
And she was mouthing, "Oh my gosh, there's Tony Thompson." That's what she was mouthing. "Oh my gosh, there's Tony Thompson."
And then you rolled the window down.
Then I rolled the windows down.
We heard it clearly.
And we heard it clearly.
Yeah.
There's Tony hi, and she's screaming, and we're waving. Now watch this.
Yeah.
If she walked down the street today, and she may watch this one day, if you watching this, shoot us a DM.
Oh, definitely message us. We would love to reconnect, guys.
Shoot us a DM if you remember this happening, and this is you. But if she was walking down the street right now, I'll be honest, because we've encountered so many different people, I don't know that I'll be able to spot her, just being real.
Yeah.
However, maybe after that happened, okay, the light turned green, we go our separate ways. Maybe 2 weeks later, true story, maybe 2 weeks later, I get an email from a school, an email.
Yep.
And this administrator says, hey, Mr. Thompson, we want to book you for a keynote presentation at our conference. One of our students heard you speak at a previous presentation. I don't remember if it was years ago or before, whatever it was. They swore by you. You were impactful for them. Watch this. And she said she just saw you.
Yeah.
On the road.
Yeah.
At a stoplight. Are y'all following me?
Yeah.
I'm just minding my own business. Christina's minding her own business. They wave us down. She's mouthing, there goes Tony Thompson. And 2 weeks later, she goes, watch this. Actually before that, she goes to her administrator and she says, hey, we got this conference coming up. I remember this guy, Tony Thompson. He was impactful. He moved the crowd. He was spitting game. He was positive. He was doing his thing. Let's have him be the keynote speaker at this conference that's coming up.
Right.
Tony, what are you trying to say? I'm going to say but I'm going to more so say we, Christina and I, we left a mark on her life.
Yeah.
Christina and I, in that first presentation, and the reason y'all like, Tony, but I thought you on the stage. Anytime you see me on the stage, it's Christina's stage. Anytime you see Christina on the stage, it's also my stage. There were some things behind the scenes that Christina does on every stage I've ever touched. Maybe it was get the Bible. Maybe it was say, now that joke is trash. Maybe it was you need to change the story. Maybe it was you better make sure you work the stage. There was some behind the scenes, work the table after I speak, behind the scenes. So my stage is her stage and vice versa. This stage left a mark on a girl who saw us at a stoplight.
Yeah.
Come on, Christina.
Yeah.
And powerful. She's yelling as if I'm a celebrity. There's Tony Thompson. Oh my gosh, there's Tony Thompson. And then tells her administrator, we need to book him for our upcoming conference.
Powerful.
Here's why I share that story. I just said me and Christina left a mark on her life. Write that down in the comments. Mark. Write the word mark on in the comments. Watch this. How to become unforgettably impactful. The mindset that Christina and I have is that we are tattoo artists. We're tattoo artists. We're trying to, wherever we go, grocery stores, airports, gas stations, schools, churches, no matter where we are.
Wherever we are.
Clothing stores.
Yep.
Parking lots.
Yep.
With Uber drivers.
Yeah.
Wherever we go, we're trying to give a person an experience that they will never forget.
Right.
A tattoo, if you will. Think about when you go get a tattoo, for those who have gotten tattoos before. For some of y'all, there are people watching this, you don't like the tattoo you got. Maybe it's because the art was done poorly. Maybe it has faded away. I don't know. But guess what? You don't like the tattoo you got, and you probably won't go back to that tattoo artist because you didn't like the experience.
Right.
What's permanent on you, I'm going somewhere. Watch this, Christina. What is permanent on your skin has left a sour taste in your mouth. On the flip side, there are some people watching this, Christina, they got a tattoo on their arm, or they got a tattoo on their chest, or they got a tattoo on their back, or wherever it is, and it was a great experience.
Right.
And they only use that one tattoo artist.
Right.
Because the art meant for an unbelievable experience. It created an unbelievable, unforgettable, impactful experience that will stay with them for the rest of their lives.
That's good.
And so here's the question we have. Watch this. Because Christina, you know this. What we're trying to do with everybody is we're trying to use wisdom, skill sets, money, passion, humor to draw on somebody's heart.
That's good. Yeah.
Permanently.
Yep.
Motivation, stories.
Mm-hmm. Jokes. You're a big jokester. Yeah.
And so the question becomes, what type of tattoos? Come on. What type of tattoos, if you're watching this, what type of tattoos are you leaving on people?
That's good.
What type of marks are you leaving on people? Do people run towards you or do people run away from you? When they see you, do they look at you as someone who is adding to their lives or someone who is taking from their lives? Are you a leech? Come on. Are you a mosquito? What are you? Or are you leaving permanent experiences on people, on their hearts, on their minds, on their emotions? Yeah. That is going to be unforgettably impactful.
That's good, Tony.
Right?
That's good. And
go ahead.
And that should be our mindset, as you mentioned, just those routine.
That's good.
Rhythms of life.
That's good.
Not just when you're on the stage.
That's good. Yeah.
When you're off the stage.
Come on.
Because everyone doesn't have a stage.
No.
Your stage is just where you are.
That's
Wherever
good.
your feet plants, that's where your stage is.
Yeah.
So that's wherever you are.
Yep.
And I think that's important.
Plumber, electrician, entrepreneur, CEO, speaker, pastor, doctor, lawyer, black, white, Asian, Hispanic, male, female, whatever.
Yep. Whoever you are, whatever you do.
Yeah.
And wherever you go.
Yeah.
I mean, as you you listed out, you said grocery store. I remember Walmart aisles. I remember we've been in Chipotle, just like
paying for people's groceries.
Exactly. But
praying with people.
But I'm thinking of those places where I just was, when we used to go to Chipotle, we went there a lot, was just going in there, get a burrito.
Yeah. Paying for people's food.
But didn't know a person's going to be behind me, not just paying for food.
Yeah.
Praying with her.
Yeah.
Giving her encouragement in tears.
Mm-hmm.
So you always have to be ready.
Yep.
Because you don't know who needs that, whatever you are going to impart
that
to
tattoo.
Them. Yeah, that tattoo.
What type of tattoo?
Yeah.
What type of mark?
That's good.
And like Christina just said, wherever your feet tread, wherever you're stepping.
Yep.
Wherever you stepping, that's your stage.
Yep.
Wherever you stepping. That's what she said. Wherever you stepping, that's your stage.
That's good.
So here's the question. Tony and Christina, how do I leave? You said I can do it because I'm alive, I'm breathing, I don't have to be special. If I'm alive, I'm special. Mm-hmm. If I'm alive, I have a calling, a purpose. How do I leave an unforgettable mark on people's lives? How do I leave an unforgettable mark on people's lives? By the end of this video, we're going to give you 4 characteristics, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, that will make you unforgettably impactful. Okay? 4 of them. Okay? This is what I would love. Yeah.
Oh, I just was going to put this disclaimer out there, what we always try to put out there, that everything we're going to share is our personal opinions, our experiences, and we know that everyone sees things differently, right? Our goal is never to put anything out there to say, this is the only way, this is what you must believe, and if you don't believe it, something's wrong with you.
Yeah.
Just making sure that this podcast, we welcome agreements, disagreements. So join the conversation, leave a comment on YouTube in the comment section, and we would love to hear your perspective, something you can add upon, a story you can share that maybe can touch someone. So
love it. So real quickly, to build the credibility and the qualification of where this is coming from, Christina and I have literally impacted thousands of lives across this country, literally, not just locally, but nationally. For the last 10 years plus, actually, I have been a professional speaker where it's my full-time job. That is all I do. And like I just told you, Christina has been right there. Every plane ride, I think you made, one? You just one you missed? And that was because you had to miss it?
I missed 2.
2 out of,
one.
You ain't got to go into detail.
Okay, yeah, 2.
But 2, I mean, it's been unbelievable. And we've gotten DMs and emails and text messages and FaceTime sessions. And man, we have poured into some people and we have impacted a lot of lives. We have gotten notes from students and adults. You changed my life. Yeah. You've impacted my life forever. I'll never be the same. Yeah. Because of you, I'm not depressed anymore. Because of you, I didn't think about doing something bad to myself. Because of you, fill in the blank.
Yep.
Like, we do this.
Yep.
So this is not coming from people who are just waking up and just kind of just coasting in life. We look for opportunities to impact lives. We've had situations in Ubers where on a $20 ride, we give the guy a $250 tip and pray when I'm in the driveway.
Yeah.
And his life will never be the same because of that. That was an unforgettable experience for him. We've given people, we've done stuff for people where they broke down and started crying in front of us and needed hugs. So not just even on stages, but when you just combine everything, we look to change people's lives and mentoring one-on-one, and whatever way you think of impact, we've done it.
Absolutely.
We've done it. Okay. And barbershops, and gas stations, grocery store, all of that. Okay. We've helped people with mental health woes, marital woes, financial hardships, physical abuse. I mean, we done touched a lot. We done touched a lot. And so people reach out to us for solutions, not for fluff, but for solutions.
Yep.
To bounce ideas off of, to challenge them, if you will.
Absolutely.
And so here's why this matters. We're going to give you the characteristics here in a second, but here's why this matters as we get ready to give you some game. Actually, go ahead.
Yeah, some people, whether it's you watching or someone you know, you feel overlooked. You feel invisible. You feel replaceable. And the big thing is, when it comes to all of that, you just feel that disconnect with life. And you have the same routine, right? You wake up, you do this. Next thing you know, it's time to go to bed. Wake up, and it's just over and over and over. And you feel like your life is boring without meaning. I've been there. Have you been there?
Absolutely.
I've been there. And I think it's important for us to acknowledge that we've been there. We have not always been where we are.
Yep.
But all of us, and when I say all of us, I mean all of us, you listening, those that you know, we're all created to care for others.
Yep.
All created to care for others.
Yep.
Jesus says the second greatest commandment is love thy neighbor, right? Love thy neighbor as yourself. So we're created to care for others. And when it comes to that, we have to recognize that you should not compare the care for others that you should be doing.
That's
right?
Good.
We're talking about that we've been on stages, we've been on planes. You do not have to be on a stage in a plane for you to impact someone and do what God has called you to do.
Right.
So just keeping in mind that we all, though, in some degree are called to care for others. So do not down what you're doing. You know, you could be on a bike, on a scooter, on a car, on a bus, on a train, on a plane. You could be in the pool. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever it is, you are created to care for others. So that is why this episode is so important, because we all have that similarity and that connecting piece of that.
Absolutely. In a nutshell, Christina, what you just said was everybody should be impacting somebody.
Yep.
So the whole waking, like you just said, the routines of life that get you caught up, and you like a hamster on the wheel.
Yep.
And it never ends.
Yep.
You wake up, you wash your face, brush your teeth, you take some medication, you eat your food, you get in your car, you take your commute to work.
Yep.
And then you leave work and you come home and you eat dinner and I forgot about lunch and midday, but you eat
and within
dinner.
those routines, not to interrupt you,
Mhm.
you're just trying to get through.
That's it.
You got your head down, you got your
Head
hat
down.
on.
You're not
not
even looking for
trying.
anybody's lives to change.
And if
You're
someone
not.
tries to make eye contact, you
Nah.
look on the ground.
Yep.
So who is this episode for? This is for people who want more out of life.
More out of life.
Those who are
Come on.
questioning their purpose,
Come on.
their legacy. You're
Come on.
chasing success, but you
Yeah.
still feel empty.
It's something in you that
Yeah.
knows you should be doing more. There's something in you. You can't even describe it. There's a dream, there's a goal, there's a vision that you have. There's something in you that you have yet to release into the world
Yep.
to change other people's lives.
And we need it. We need you because we cannot reach everyone.
Come on.
You know, you cannot reach everyone, but you can reach someone, and it's someone that God has for you to reach.
That's good.
And whatever the capacity is for you to do it, then just do it. Because at the end of the day, we all have to make sure that we are playing our part.
That's good. That's
We
good.
have to make sure that
100%.
we're playing our part. And
100%.
I'll say this as we go into our deep discussion. You and I, we could have stopped
Dang.
at just going to school, speaking, going here, doing this, and just doing that.
Yeah.
The reason why we felt compelled to start this podcast, that we're using our money to produce this, right?
Yep.
Our time. We have
Yep.
2 little small children.
Yeah. And they work on that.
The reason we're doing this is because we know we have more to pour,
That's good.
more that we don't have time to pour.
That's good.
In an hour keynote.
That's good.
Or in an hour workshop that we may do together.
That's real.
So we're doing this because there's always more. So no matter what level you're at, there's always more that you can be doing.
I love it.
Okay.
I love it.
So
with that in mind, let's real quickly, because we're going to give you the 4 characteristics to become unforgettably impactful. Before we give you those, okay, we want to give you some perks. We're going to run through these quick because we want to get to the 4 characteristics, but we're going to give you, I think it's 3 perks. Yeah, 3 perks of being unforgettably impactful. 3 perks of being unforgettably impactful. Number 1, you do not have to chase money, fame, or popularity. Those things end up chasing you. Okay? When you're unforgettably impactful, money finds you. Let me tell you what money likes to go after. Money literally chases people, places, or things that solve problems. That's who money chases. When you see the wealthiest people in the world who are self-made, who built something, it's because they have amazing solutions to problems. They are impacting a lot of lives, and they're doing it in an unforgettable way. So money says, yo, I got to find that guy, that gal. Okay? Then if money follows, then obviously the people that are being impacted follow as well. All right? The popularity, the fame. And so that girl, when we were on the street and she said, there goes Tony Thompson. That wasn't the first time that had happened.
Happens all the time.
And this is not, by the way, this ain't to brag on me.
And it's not about us.
It's not about us, but it's the truth though. So it's people that are trying to create an artificial popularity on social media. And it's like you doing it the wrong way. If you just go impact some lives, people find you because they want to be where you're at. All right, Christina, you hit number 2.
The second one, the second perk is your reputation precedes you. So what that means is that doors open a lot easier when you need something or someone because of that, because of your reputation. So as what we're saying, there's some, maybe we need we're trying to do this event.
Well, book a speaking engagement or whatever it is. Go ahead.
Like if we're trying to start an event, then we may know people, and then they're like, the person who we're booking, they tell the manager like, someone named Tony Thompson, Christina Thompson. Oh, we know them. We know them.
Yeah.
So, or I've heard of them. And so that it just makes it easier, and you have this reputation of being someone who is impacting and changing lives. So things just are easier of you walking in your purpose. not saying that it's always going to be the yeses and stuff, but it will make it easier.
Absolutely.
And so that's a perk.
Some doors are literally cracked open already.
Yeah, cracked
because
open.
Your reputation precedes you. You don't have to bulldoze the doors.
Yep.
Okay, that's number 2. The third and final perk is you get to experience the reward of someone's life changing because of something that you gave them. Okay, and that's completely priceless.
Mm-hmm.
That's that reward. When I hear people, and when Christina hears people say the words, "You changed my life,"
and sharing,
you've impacted my life, and then telling us how they got rocked, how they got changed, how they got impacted. That right there allows for peaceful sleep at night.
Yeah.
That right there allows for a joy and a happiness that I can't even explain.
Yeah.
That right there allows for me to, do flips and run around my house just ecstatic, because it's like, bro, I'm actually living a life where people are telling me, and Christina's living a life where people are telling her, I'm different because of you. Something you said, something you did.
Yep.
I'm different.
Mm-hmm.
That's priceless.
Yep.
All right. So those are the 3 perks. All right. Now let's go into the 4 characteristics. Here are the 4 characteristics. This is where we're going to spend a little bit more time. Yep.
No, I was just going to say, before you get into that, I just want to say, as we go through these 4 characteristics, it's important to think about the things that you're supposed to be doing, right? Again, this episode is not to just, look at Tony and Christina. Like, everything is to challenge you, to encourage you, to support you in what you're supposed to be doing. So think about what it is that you're supposed to be doing, or what you are doing. Your goals, your dreams, your visions, your passions. They may be different from ours, but these 4 characteristics that we're going to share, they still apply to everyone. So get into the characteristics.
4 characteristics that will allow for you to become unforgettably impactful. All right, I wanted to say that correctly. We want to preface it with this. The best example, y'all ready for this? The best example of unforgettably impactful is Jesus Christ. Yeah, I might be thinking, Tony, why are you bringing that in? Here's why. There are 9 billion people on the planet. Almost 2.5 of them or more. Almost 2.5 or more of those billions. Come on. So let me rephrase that. 2.5 billion plus. I'll say it that way because I don't want y'all to think I'm saying 2.5 people. 2.5 billion plus people claim that they have a relationship with this guy, Jesus. Think about that. He walked the earth. And it is agreed that he walked the earth, even by people who don't believe in him.
Yeah.
He walked the earth thousands of years ago, and people are still either talking about him or have a relationship with him. And he's died, but we believe he's resurrected, but he's no longer walking the earth. People are still looking at his teachings. People are still following his teachings. People are still following his principles he taught. People are still talking about this guy.
Yeah.
He is still changing lives, and he's not physically walking the earth anymore. People talk about him in bad ways, but he's still being talked about. People talk about him in good ways, but he's still being talked about. Thousands of years later.
Unforgettably impactful.
Unforgettably impactful. All right, so here we go. These are pulled from his life, because he's the best example of this.
Yep.
Bar none. Number 1, first characteristic, be extremely transparent, vulnerable, and relatable. Okay? If you want to be unforgettably impactful, be extremely transparent, vulnerable, and relatable. Here's what I mean. When you watch Jesus walking the earth, he was washing feet. He said he was God, but he was washing feet. When you saw Jesus walk on earth, he was spitting on people. Like he even though he claimed he was God, right?
For people who may not know, please say why he was spitting on people.
Why he was spitting on people?
So does not just think that he was just
to heal
walking
people,
around. Okay,
blind people, so that they can see. All right, so it wasn't just spit on people, to heal people. A crazy miraculous phenomenon. Thank you for clearing that up, because I'm assuming everybody knows the story, but everybody may not know the story. He wept vulnerability.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the crazy part. God wrapped himself in human flesh and came down to the earth to reach people.
That's good.
He could have stayed up in heaven, or he could have just stayed far off and been this deity ruling from far out. But he said, I'm going to make myself vulnerable and relatable to people that I'm trying to reach. So I'm going to wrap myself in human flesh to look like them. Because if I don't look like them, and if I don't breathe like them, if I don't talk and walk like them, I probably won't be able to get through to them in a effective way.
Yep. And
so I'm gonna be relatable.
Exactly. And
I'm gonna be transparent. Go ahead.
And I was gonna say, and that's what we pull. And when we look at Thompson Talks, that's why we make sure that we are extremely transparent.
Yes.
And we share those stories.
Yes.
When people come up to you,
yeah,
even, when on stage, people remember those stories.
They remember
the
shared.
Stories.
Yep.
Your personal
stories.
They may not remember like your 3 points.
Yep.
But they remember that. So on Thompson Talks too, what we pull from that is we're not just, again, as I mentioned, the time we're putting into this, we're not just doing it for us, clap at us. It's not that. It's to be impactful to you all. So that's why we're always going to be vulnerable. And it's uncomfortable.
It is uncomfortable to be transparent and vulnerable.
It's uncomfortable, but it's needed.
It's needed. Showing the real me. I wrote this down. People remember authentic, not artificial. People remember authentic, not artificial.
Yeah.
Just be you. Okay.
That's good.
You want to do number 2?
Yeah, number 2. Right. So the second characteristic for you to be unforgettably impactful is being intentional on your circle. Mm-hmm. So when we look at Jesus's life, he was intentional on who he chose to be his disciple, who he chose to be within his core community. Mm-hmm. Now, he didn't just stay within his community, right? He still went out and impacted, but those that was like close within his circle. And by him having this circle, their weakness created the best opportunity for teaching and mentoring.
Yep.
So he was able to like really help, pour. So we're not saying a circle where it's just like those equal to you.
Yeah. No, watch this. Can I ask you this question?
Yeah.
Talk to them about how important it is how important it is to watch who's in your core circle.
Yeah.
Because what Jesus did, because people think, oh, Jesus is for everybody, and he is.
Yeah.
But he said, even though I'm drawing these large crowds, I got about 12-ish people that I'm really pouring to, who are going to get almost the full essence of who I am.
Yep.
While I'm walking the earth.
Yep, that's good.
Watch this. He didn't let everybody in. Mm-mm. And even those 12, it was a couple of them that were kind of his favorites in a way that saw him in a deeper way the other 10 didn't see.
Yeah.
So talk to him about how important it is for unforgettably impactful people to watch out on who they choose to be close to them.
Yeah.
Speak to that.
Yeah, I mean, it's extremely important because it affects you. People, as you're pouring, I mean, right now, if I just pour this out, it's getting empty, right?
Yeah.
So you have to watch who's close to you because you're pouring into them, right?
Yep.
But then you also need to be filled in a way, right? But as you're pouring, you're getting empty, and it's your time, your energy. So just making sure, because if you have people in your circle, again, they can take from you in the wrong way.
Yeah.
They can point you in the wrong direction.
Drain you.
Yeah, drain you.
Can you be impactful?
Can you be impactful?
If people are draining you,
no, you can't.
Can you be impactful?
No, you can't be. You can't be.
So your circle.
Yep, your circle.
Impactful people, if you watch them, unforgettably impactful people, they're intentional about who's around them.
Yep.
All right? And who's speaking into their lives.
Yep, and that leads to the third one.
Number 3. Being a model, third characteristic, being a model and a teacher. All right, a model and a teacher. Here's what I mean. Everybody says be a leader. Everybody says, look this way, look that way. Here's what I'll say. Unforgettably impactful people
Mm-hmm.
don't just teach or preach at people.
Yeah.
They show or exemplify the behavior they're teaching or preaching.
Mm.
They're walking it. They're not just talking it. They're walking it. People respect people walking.
Yep. And Jesus did.
Jesus did that. He 100% modeled and taught. While he was giving sermons, he was also showing the sermons.
Mm.
When he was preaching love, he was showing love.
Yep.
Love your neighbor. Okay, let me go over to this woman who committed adultery.
Mm-hmm.
And let me tell these stoners to chill out.
And
I'm on her side.
And just relating it back to us, 100%, of course we're Jesus, but then I always want to relate to us too.
Yep.
So with us being a model and teacher, like it's perfect example. When we're on stage, we're at school, like you always hear people say who they're on social media is not really who they are. So as what we were just saying, like you're on stage, you're telling them this, you're carrying yourself a certain way. We're carrying ourselves together as this, married couple. But when these students see us out, we be in the gym, we be at the Sky Zone with the Johnny, we be at the grocery store, we be at a school meet. We're just in our normal life, but we're modeling. I don't think a person can say, and I'm not saying like we've never had an argument, or I'm not saying we're perfect. Okay, like you're going to see that. You might even see, as we said in the one episode of Johnny laying out, crying out in the store, right? So, and we might get a little flustered with them, but for the most part, you're going to see those core things that matter. Absolutely. Us modeling just in the routine of life. When people and say this, there's times when we're out and a person doesn't say anything to us.
That's real.
But then after the fact, they message us and say they saw us. You never know who's watching.
You never know who's watching.
So you have to model what you're teaching.
100%.
And what you want to portray.
I talk about Christina and how much I love her. I talk about my wife all the time, 10 years in September. You'll never see me out in the stores with a girl, bro. Like you'll never, if you ever see that, it's AI. I'm just letting y'all know. It was AI.
I don't think we have holograms.
Pranks.
Like
no. They take a picture of people and then they able to type the AI and say, oh, put a picture of a girl. That's what you're gonna have to do. It'll never happen. Like I'm modeling what I teach. I teach love your wife. I teach one woman for the rest of my life. I teach it's only her and will always be her. So the model part is honoring her in private and honoring her in public.
Yep.
So you'll never see anything that is a contradiction.
Mm-hmm.
Ever.
Yep, that's good.
Number 4.
You
doing this? Am I doing this?
Well, you can do it because I think you'll bring it on home good.
Number 4 is be an overcomer and share how you overcame.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to be unforgettably impactful, go win in life.
Yep.
Go win. It at whatever level it is. Mm-hmm. Build that business, raise those children, go back to school and get that degree.
Yeah. Stop stopping.
Keep
be an
going,
overcomer.
Be an overcomer.
We all have the hurdles. We all everything. We're not here today, day one. We in another podcast we'll talk about it, but overcomers, what you've gone through and you've overcome. So
you've climbed the mountain.
Yeah.
Go climb. Don't stay in the valley and then try to listen. I'm not saying that you can't help people in the valley. Mm-hmm. There are some people you can help in the valley.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Working through grief and grief is getting the best of you. You can still encourage people. I'm not saying you can't.
Yeah.
Christina has done that.
Yeah, I took a year of really pulling back, but I was still.
But watch this. When Christina climbs the mountain of grief and goes higher in overcoming the grief, always missing her mom. But when the grief is overcame, she's going to be able to reach men and women at unbelievable levels that I couldn't even dream of.
Yeah.
People want to follow people who have climbed mountains.
Yeah.
People don't tend to follow people in the valleys who hang out in the valleys and in the bushes with the thorns. They want people that have a different type of balcony view, if you will.
Yeah.
They've climbed up the ladder, they've climbed up the steps, and they have a balcony view, if you will, and they're looking over the balcony. They want to be able to say, yo, that dude Tony and that girl Christina, they've built something, they've climbed something, they've overcame some things, they went through some stuff. Some stuff had them crying, some stuff had them frustrated, some stuff had them depressed, some stuff had them out of whack, but they were able to pull themselves out of it.
Yeah.
God was able to show them some things, give them strength, give them wisdom, give them power, give them joy, and they overcame that season.
That's good.
When there was doubters, when there was fear, when there was all these things knocking at the door, they overcame the season.
That's good.
And people admire people. People follow people. People want to be around people who have overcame something. Not people who has poor me and what am I gonna do?
It's some people who want to stay where they are. They want to stay stuck. Yeah.
Go climb. Listen to me. I'm talking to somebody because we running over. Listen, we getting ready to wrap this up. I promise. Go climb a mountain and then look back and pull other people up.
And tell us about Jesus, how Jesus was an overcomer.
Jesus
and then this
was beaten. Jesus was whipped. Jesus was spat on. Jesus was demeaned. Jesus was mocked. He was accused. He was all these different things. He dies an unbelievable death, the worst possible death that you can die, and then gets buried. And then instead of staying in the valley, instead of staying in the valley, Christina, he says, there's some victory that I need to tend to. And so what he does after 3 days is he comes out and he grabs hold of that win. Because Jesus has no losses on his record. He doesn't know how to lose. Yeah. And he overcomes. And that is why he is unforgettably impactful.
Amen.
Because he overcame death, hell, the grave, sin in a way that allows me and Christina to do the exact same thing.
Amen.
And so that's a perfect segue. If you are watching this right now, man, if you're watching this right now and you say, Tony, Christina, I'm living a boring life. I'm living a meaningless life, a purposeless life, a hopeless life, a very just hamster in a wheel, same thing. Yeah. Nothing is happening that is major, if you will. I'm not impacting anybody. I'm not unforgettable. I'm forgettable. That is you. I guarantee you, if you receive and accept Jesus as your personal Lord and Savior, he can change that. God can change that. And so if that's you say, Tony, I've never accepted Jesus as my personal Lord and Savior. That's something that I want to do. Here's all you got to do. Just repeat this prayer after me and you will be in the family of God, but actually mean it, okay? Father God, I thank you for saving me. I believe that Jesus Christ is the Son of God, that he came to this earth, that he was crucified for my sins, that he was buried for me, and that he rose again on the third day. Because I believe that, I ask you, Jesus, to come into my heart, wash me in your blood, cleanse me, give me a fresh start. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen.
If you said that prayer, welcome to the family of God. Also, shoot us a DM, okay? Shoot us a DM, shoot us an email. We love to get with you and give you some resources. Listen, this was really fun. This was really fun. Go do something. Go be unforgettably impactful in a way that would change lives, in a way that you leave a tattoo or leave a mark on others. And with that being said, this has been Thompson Talks with Tony
and Christina. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe, and share this with someone. And we would love to hear in the comments what it is that you're doing or that you will do to be unforgettably impactful. See you next time.